Back here at Barren County, 8.5 minutes away from tip-off. The second game of the Trojans and the Scotties. Both teams are 10-3 on the year, and Barren County has not been defeated by a Glasgow Scotty team since the 02-03 season, when the Scotties won 55-52 at Glasgow back on February 7th, 2003. The Trojans have won 7 of their last 8. Glasgow is 1-0 in district play with a 69-60 win over Monroe County. They were 8-19 last year under John Tinsley. Of course, John's back as the head coach again this year. We're rated 9th and 10th in 2 different polls, and returned 2 starters from last year, including Charlie Mudd, the point guard, along with center Will McCoy. They have 3 seniors on this Scotty team. The Trojans have played awfully well here as of the mid part of the season, winning 7 of their last 8. They won 3 out of 4 games up at Lexington Catholic during the holidays, and also won the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament by defeating 4 teams in Bowling Green in 3 days. Barren County beat Simon Kenton 61-59 in the Fifth Third Bank Classic. Lost to St. X 57-54 in a game they should have won. Beat Lexington Christian 58-54 and Dixie Heights 65-48. Glasgow in their last ball games at the Berea Christmas Tournament, they won 3 out of 4 as well. They've won 4 of their last 5 ball games and 6 out of their last 8. Starting back on December 19th when they beat McLean County 73-53, Ballard Memorial 55-47, and an overtime loss to Owensboro Catholic 65-62. They beat Webster County also in the McLean County tournament 61-58. They had 3 straight wins in the Berea Christmas tournament, beating Lynn Camps 87-60, Berea 60-42, Richmond Model 77-69 before a 77-53 loss to South Laurel on December 29th. So both teams have been off the same amount of time, and both teams are 10-3 on the season. And looking at some of the other area games around the region tonight, brought to you by Glasgow Prescription Center and Town and Country Drugs. These are boy-girl doubleheaders. Caverna's at LaRue County, Hart County hosting Greene County, Allen County, Scottsville at Monroe County. Big district matchup over in Tompkinsville tonight. Bowling Green hosting Warren East, and Greenwood at Warren Central, District 14 matchups. Cumberland County at home against Russell County, a District 16 matchup. Adair County boys hosting North Hardin, Adair County girls at Taylor County, Edmondson County boys at Whitesville Trinity, Franklin Simpson boys and girls at home against Todd Central, and Russellville boys and girls are at Logan County. And as we said, the Trojans have not lost to a Glasgow Scotty team since February 7th, 2003, when the Scotties won 55-52. The Trojans have won 10 straight since that time. And David Bird joins me for this broadcast tonight. Going to take over for Daddy tonight, huh?
Yeah, he said he wants a break, so I told him I'd jump in here and take over for tonight.
All right, well, it's good to see you. How's things going with you?
Good. Everything's been going good. Actually just home for a Christmas break, so I can't think of a better place to be while I'm home.
Right here at the Glasgow Barren County District matchup here tonight.
Yep.
We know both these teams are 10-3. And looking at keys to victory tonight, brought to you by U.S. Bank in Glasgow, home of free internet bill pay. David, what are the keys to a Trojan victory tonight?
Well, I think after watching Barren County, I think definitely they're going to have to pressure the ball and play pressure defense. I know Riley, when I play for him, preaches that. So I think they're going to have to step up on the defensive end and also rebounding. I think when you look at Glasgow, and then how they've always been, they've got athletes, they've got guys who can jump and get to the rim. And I think definitely blocking out, rebounding is going to be a big key for Barren to be successful tonight.
You've played under both of these coaches, both John Tinsley at Glasgow and also Steve Riley here at Barren County. How are they similar as far as their coaching techniques are concerned?
I tell you, they're a lot similar than what a lot of people think. I think obviously their teams that they have right now are a lot different as far as how they're going to play. But I feel like, both of them preach defense. If you don't play defense, you won't play.
Yeah. So
I definitely think, on the defensive end, they both preach that, and they like to get up in you. And I tell you, from playing from both coaches, they're going to, want to both come out here with a victory, and it's going to be a hard-fought game. It is. They're both intense coaches.
Of course, Glasgow is 1-0 in the district. Barren County's 1-1. Glasgow could even the district at 1-1, and Barren County could drop to 1-2, and that would really force some things to happen as far as the district race. Litkenhouse ratings had Barren County #1 in the region this week, tied with Franklin Simpson. And Glasgow, I believe, was rated number 10. So if you look at it on paper, Barren County would be a 20-point favorite in this ball game. But as we know, from time to time, the games usually are close. It could be a double-digit win for Barren County, some people say. But then on the other hand, if Glasgow can keep the score low, they might have a shot to win the game.
And then, obviously, I think anytime it's a district game or anytime it's Barren and Glasgow, I think anytime it's set like that, you can't look at the records or the ratings. I think you got to throw everything out because, I mean, it's something you just got to, both teams are going to be ready to play. So you can't look at that as you can't look at this game on paper at all.
Right. Glasgow Scotties, under head coach John Tinsley, assisted by David Bailey, Orlando Hayden, and Neil Thornberry, will start Charlie Mudd at one guard. 6 foot 175, a senior, averaging 12.8. Michael Whitney, a 5'9", 150-pound senior, averaging 5.9. And Craig Mosier, 5'9", 175, and a junior, averaging 8.4. Andrew Wade, 6 foot 155, and a sophomore, averaging 7.6. And Will McCoy, the center, at 6'4", 215, a senior, averaging 7.8 points a ball game. For the Barren County Trojans, under head coach Steve Riley, assisted by Warren Cunningham and Matt Gardner. Blake Crabtree at one guard, 5'11", 165, a senior, averaging 6.8. Cody Wooten, 6 foot 165, a senior, averaging 5.2 a game. Matt Riley, 5'9", 135, and a senior, averaging 10.4. He has stepped up his game, though, the last three, averaging 16.7 points a ball game. And that's what the Trojans need, is that shot out of Riley. They got the 1-2 punch with Lee Hubbard and Matt Riley shooting that long shot. You got Hubbard that can step out and shoot the three as well. Lee Hubbard, the leading scorer in the region, 25.2 points a ball game. 6'1", 180-pound senior. Mason Myatt, 5'11", 165, a senior, averaging 1.1 points a ball game. So it should be an exciting basketball game as always, but for pretty much a capacity crowd here tonight at Barren County High, as both teams are 10-3. And as we look at the ratings as far as how they stack up in the district right now, Barren County is 1-1 in district play with a 10-3 overall mark and rated #1 in the region. Allen County Scottsville is 1-0. They only went over the Trojans. They're 8-6 overall. Glasgow 1-0 in district play with a win over Monroe County, who is 0-2. They're right now in the cellar in the 4th place spot. And of course, as you know, seeding is very important as to winning these district regular season games.
Oh yeah.
Glasgow 20 points behind Barren County. Allen County Scottsville 11 behind the Trojans, and Monroe County at 53.4 rating. They're 4-8 overall. So look forward for an exciting basketball game here tonight, Barren County and Glasgow. And as we said, the last time Glasgow beat a Barren County team was back on February 7th, 2003. It's been almost 5 years.
Yep. Now, I hate to say that, but I think that was in my era there.
And you were what?
I think that was my junior year.
Junior year.
Yeah, like the regular season.
Yeah.
Don't like to remember those.
Yeah, that game was at Glasgow, by the way. Yeah. Trojans have played quite well, as we said. They won 3 out of 4 up at Lexington Catholic in the Fifth Third Bank Classic and won 4 straight in the Citizens First Holiday Classic in Bowling Green. So they're playing quite well right now, and understand that Lee Hubbard went down with an injury yesterday in practice. Fell on his back, and but hopefully he'll be okay. Maybe a sore back tonight.
Well, and I've been watching him when he's been out here, and he looks like he's going to be ready to go.
And here's Bruce Simmons with the starting lineups.
Feature the Glasgow Scotties and the Barren County Trojans. On December the 20th, Lee Hubbard became the 7th Barren County High School Trojan to score 1,000 points in a career. We would like to congratulate Lee for this accomplishment as he presented a ball by the athletic director, Bob Blair.
Lee Hubbard joins the 1,000-point club as the 7th, I believe, he said, Trojan.
7th.
To score over 1,000 points in his career. Of course, Lee averaging 25 points a game thus far this season. Stands at 6'1", but he plays a lot bigger than 6'1".
Yeah, he does. He does. Plays a lot bigger and gets a lot of.
And now for your starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard. At guard, number 40, Charlie Mudd. At guard, number 22, Craig Mosier. At guard, number 5, Michael Whitney. At center, number 50, Will McCoy. And at forward, number 34, Andrew Wade. Scotties are coached by John Tinsley. And now for your very own Barren County Trojans. At one guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Cody Wooten. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 5, Matthew Riley. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 10, Blake Crabtree. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 24, Lee Hubbard. At the other forward, a 5'11" senior, number 21, Mason Myatt. Your Trojans are coached by assistants Warren Cunningham and Matt Gardner. Head coach Steve Riley. Your officials for tonight's game, Chris Pirtle, David Logston, and Todd Duff.
All right, there you go. The starting lineups and the officials for tonight's game. Glasgow in blue and white. Barren County white uniforms trimmed in burgundy and gold with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. Barren County moving to the right side of your radio dial. Glasgow to the left. Will McCoy for Glasgow will jump against Barren County's Lee Hubbard. Here we go. And Todd Duff will toss it up. And we'll be set to go. And this place is rocking a little bit here.
Yep.
Tournament atmosphere. Tap controlled by the Trojans. Cody Wooten out front with it on the dribble. Wooten sends it off to Crabtree on the left side. Crabtree right side now to Lee Hubbard. Out top is Wooten. Wooten looks, goes right side to Mason Myatt. Myatt sends it off to Crabtree, top of the circle. Mosier out on him. Now Crabtree gets rid of it to Cody Wooten. Lee Hubbard's got it. He'll fire up a 3 over McCoy. It's no good. Long rebound right side. It goes out of bounds.
Look like guy who's guarding Hubbard's going to give him that shot right there. He definitely is playing off of him right there.
Michael Whitney within the backcourt for the Scotties. He's going to be guarded by Cody Wooten as he brings it across the timeline. Whitney, 5'9" senior for the Scotties. Bounces off right side to Charlie Mudd. Mudd now puts down one dribble, sends it out to Mosier. Riley's out on him. Mosier getting some pressure, dribbles around the left side, and it comes off to Whitney at the left elbow. Gives it off to Mudd of the left wing. Now Mudd will circle out with it. And loose ball picked up by Riley. Gets rid of the basketball off to Crabtree. He drives the bucket, scoops it up and in.
Good hustle right there by Riley. Get on the floor a little bit.
2-0. Barren County. Charlie Mudd brings it up for the Scotties. Mudd. And Lee Hubbard trying to swat it away, but Mudd comes back with the basketball. Gets rid of it off to McCoy. Left side Mosier. Deep 3 on the way. Got it. Mosier averaging 8.4 points a ball game. Glasgow 3, Barren County 2. Wooten with it on the right side. Sends it off. Hubbard had a 3. Didn't take it, though. Gives it off to Crabtree. Outside it comes to Wooten. Now Wooten takes down the dribble. Goes right side to Hubbard on the wing. Out top is Crabtree. Swings it left to Myatt. Down low to Hubbard. Goes up. Shot rejected there, but a foul. As McCoy got a piece of Hubbard going up. And on McCoy, that's his first, the team's first, sending Lee Hubbard to the free throw line for a couple of shots.
I tell you, I don't think they're going to give Hubbard anything easy. I think they're going to make him work for everything tonight.
Yep. Hubbard about a 72% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw on the way. Good. 3-3 the score. We've played almost 2 minutes, minute 50. Hubbard got them both. 4-3, Barren County. As Charlie Mudd will bring it up for the Scotties. Mudd into the front court. Gives it off to McCoy with Hubbard on him. He turns. Now looks, puts down the dribble now. Bounce past the baseline to Whitney. Whitney dribbles it out to the corner. It's forced out by Wooten. Pass knocked away, stolen by Crabtree. Crabtree going all the way to the bucket. And it's rejected from behind by Charlie Mudd. And Hubbard's got it, though, in the left corner, out to Wooten. Sends it off to Riley, trying to penetrate. Free throw line. Shovels it in there to Crabtree. Hooks it out to Wooten. Wooten penetrates, spins, goes up with a shot. Off the glass. Good, and a foul.
Good move. Good move by Wooten. Penetrated, spun in the lane, drew the foul. Have a chance for a three-point play there.
This foul's going to be charged to Whitney, his first, team second. Barren County 6, Glasgow 3. Cody Wooten. Free throw up, good. 7-3, Trojans. As Mudd will bring it up for the Scotties. 5.5 left, first quarter. Mudd into the front court now. Gets a screen out top by Wade. Now works around the top of the horn. Gives it off to Wade in the right corner. Wade with a few dribbles. Looks for help. Sends it out deep to Mosier. Mosier with Riley on him. Mosier trying to penetrate. Dumps it off left side to Whitney. Whitney. Now getting pressure out front from Cody Wooten. Whitney. And he's in trouble. Needs the help. Gives it off to Charlie Mudd. Fires it down low and it's picked off. Mason Myatt gives it off to Lee Hubbard and now to Cody Wooten. 4:50 left in the quarter. Wooten. Over to Hubbard. Back to Wooten. Has an open look. Doesn't take it. Now Wooten gets rid of it to Crabtree. He'll come out and set things up. Crabtree still on the dribble. Straight away off to Wooten. Back to Crabtree. Off the left elbow. Got it.
Good shot. You know, Glasgow's it looked like that box and chaser on Riley right there, and a lot of some of these other guys are going to get some open looks.
Yep.
Keem, they knock him down.
9-3 Barren County, 4:15 left first quarter. Mudds get a screen from McCoy as Hubbard's, and a timeout by John Tinsley. This will be a 30-second timeout with 4:11 to go here in the first quarter. Barren County leads Glasgow 9-3. Mosier with the only points for the Scotties, and Crabtree with 2 baskets. Wooten with a 2-point basket. Hubbard with a couple of free throws.
I tell you what I've noticed here in the first just couple minutes, I feel like Barren County's defense is really bothering Glasgow right now. You know, Glasgow's having trouble even getting to an offense right now. Barren's pressure defense is really bothering Glasgow right now.
You're listening to 106.7 Star FM WHHT, Glasgow Cave City Horse Cave, and Glasgow's ESPN Radio 1230 AM WCDS. And for those listening in the gymnasium or outside anytime we go on the road, 91.1 FM. That's what you can tune your radio to inside the gym. Here's a jumper by Mudd. No good off to the left side. Lee Hubbard with a rebound for Barren County. Lee down the right side of the floor. Deals it off to Wooten and now to Crabtree. Crabtree back to Wooten. In the corner, Mason Myatt with a 3. It's no good. Rebound, but Crabtree goes back up strong. It rolls in.
Nice rebound by Crabtree there. Put it back up and in.
Blake with 6 points here in the quarter. 11-3, Barren County. Charlie Mudd's got it for the Scotties. Mudd calling the play. Sends it left side to Mosier. He'll fire it up under pressure. Missed it. Gets his own rebound back and try to scoop it up. Tried to reverse it up, and Myatt comes up with the basketball and gives it off to Wooten. Here's Cody down the right side. Now Wooten sends it left side to Crabtree. Crabtree fires it back to Wooten. Back to Crabtree, left side of the circle. Back to Wooten, right of the circle. Lee sets a screen for him. Gets rid of it over to Crabtree. Crabtree trying to direct traffic here. They've got Whitney guarding Riley. In the corner, Mason Myatt had a 3, doesn't take it. Now Crabtree gets rid of it to Lee Hubbard up the baseline. Jumper is up, good.
Nice pull-up right there.
Yeah.
Really nice pull-up.
13-3, Barren County. They stretch the lead with 2.5 left in the first. Trevor Adwell getting ready to check in along with Zach Gibson with the Trojans here at the next break. Charlie Mudd, right side Whitney. He'll unload it for 3. It is no good. Crashing the board, tipped out. Crabtree's got it. Crabtree pushing it down the floor. Crabtree deals it out to Hubbard for a 3. It rattled out, but a travel called on Crabtree. The late whistle. Trevor Adwell and Zach Gibson checking in the lineup. Adwell, 6'1", 150 junior, averaging 3.1. Gibson, 5'11", junior, averaging 5.8. And now Glasgow with the basketball. Charlie Mudd will bring it up with 2:07 to play here in the first. Barren County 13, Glasgow 3. Mudd out front between the circles, sends it right side to Mosier. Gibson's on him. And we got a whistle and a foul.
Touch foul there on Barren County. Barron's really getting up in them.
Yeah. First foul on Barren County here in the ball game. And Jordan Johnson, number 4, is checked in the lineup along with Jordan York, number 42 for the Scotties. Here's a pass knocked away, stolen by Crabtree. Crabtree all the way to the basket, lays it up and in.
Good defense right there. Got in the passing lane, took it strong to the hoop.
15-3, Barren County. As Mudd will bring it across the line. Mudd, left side to Mosier. Turns against Gibson. On the dribble. Gets rid of it to Mudd. Over to Johnson. Johnson around the left of the circle. Now back to Mudd. Drives in. Fires up a 12-footer. Got it. Charlie Mudd, his first 2.
It's got a nice-looking jump shot on it.
15-5. 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Cody Wooten with it for Barren County. Off to Crabtree. Crabtree trying to penetrate. Can't go. Bounce pass in the corner. Lee Hubbard with a 3. No good. Rebound taken off by Glasgow's Jordan York, 6'2 junior. Here's Johnson down low from Mudd to McCoy. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Johnson back down low to McCoy. In the lane. Spins. Goes over the shot off the glass. Too strong. Ball hits the floor. Adwell's got it for Barren County. Gets rid of it to Wooten. 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Wooten in the corner. Gibson with a 3. It's no good.
Look good.
Mudd racing down the floor. Mudd gets rid of it in the corner. Knocked away. Taken by Gibson in the hands of Wooten. Here come the Trojans. Hubbard stops. 15. Bounces up. Rebound by McCoy. And have a foul here on Blake Crabtree for coming over the top of McCoy on the rebound. First foul on Blake. That'll be 2 on Barren County here in the first half.
Tell you, Barron's been really aggressive, I think, all around. I think on defense, crashing the boards. They're really coming out with something to prove tonight.
Glasgow basketball, 15-5 Trojans, 17 seconds left in the quarter. Charlie Mudd's got it. Bounce pass off to Mosier with Gibson in his face. Out top is York. Leaves it with Johnson. Now Johnson in a trap, double team. Got rid of the basketball. Down low, here's a shot over Hubbard. No good from Bradley. And that's the end of the first quarter. Barren County 15, Glasgow 5. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. 15-5, Barren County. Jay Turner with David Bird and Danny Woosley as we get set for the second quarter. Brought to you by Greener Grass Lawn Care, offering full-service lawn care and stump removal, making God's green earth a little greener. Call 651-8055. Scotty Ball as Charlie Mudd will bring it up. Mudd into the front court now against Blake Crabtree. Takes him one-on-one. Fires it down to the baseline to York. Kicks it back up to Johnson. He tried to fire it back down to York and had to save it from going out of bounds. Mosier's got it in the corner. York for 3. Air ball. And it's tipped out by Hubbard, but Jordan Johnson got it. Runner in the lane. Little floater. Up and in by Jordan Johnson.
Can't let him get those second chance points.
And now it's 15-7. Barren County led 15-3 at one time. And Glasgow's come back with 2 straight baskets. Crabtree way out front, left side of the floor. Glasgow has Michael Bradley in, a 6'1 freshman, number 54. Gibson unloads 3. It rattles out.
That's
halfway
good.
down, it's spun out. Hubbard with the offensive rebound. Back up strong. He put it in.
Nice strong move by Hubbard.
6 points for Lee. 17-7. Barren County. Mudd with it in the front court. Right side. Crossover dribble. Out front now. Backs away. Takes Crabtree one-on-one. Leaves it off with Johnson. Now gets rid of it to Mosier. Deep 3 on the way. Right side. No good. Trevor Adwell clearing it out of the rebound. And we got a foul here on York. And that will be his first, team's third. Andrew Wade returning to the Glasgow lineup, replacing Mosier. Cody Wooten, Lee Hubbard, Matt Riley, Zach Gibson, Trevor Adwell on the floor for Barren County. It's Mudd, York, Johnson, Bradley, and Wade for Glasgow. Wooten out front. Straight away over to Gibson. Back to Wooten. Back over to Gibson, right wing. Looking down low. Back out it comes to Wooten. Now Wooten on the dribble. Sends it left side to Riley. Riley trying to make a move on his defender. Leaves it off with Wooten. Wooten, cross-court pass. Gibson, deep three. Got it.
Yeah, he finally got both of his other two rattled out. He got that one to go in. They're going to get some open looks from other guys.
20-7, Barren County. 6 minutes to play, first half. Mudd with the basketball for the Scotties. Mudd leaves it straight away with Johnson. Johnson out top. And timeout by John Tinsley. And with 5:49 to play in the first half. And this will be a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Let's go with the basketball, trailing Barren County 20-7. Charlie Mudd. Left side off it comes to new player in the ball game, Dean Glass, a 5'9" sophomore. Bounce pass underneath to York. He gets free and whistle. Traveling called on York.
Guy got stuck underneath the basket right there.
So the Trojans will have it with Wooten bringing it up against Charlie Mudd. 20-7. Wooten gets it across left side, leaves in the corner with Gibson. Traveling called. And the turnover gives it right back to Glasgow as Cody Edwards, a 6'3", 185-pound sophomore, checking to the lineup, who transferred from Barren County. 20-7. Here's Mudd. Right side over to Dean Glass. Down low is Edwards. Edwards dribbles it out. Now hands it off to Glass coming by him. Glass at the baseline cut off. Pass is picked off by Trevor Adwell. Gives it off to Cody Wooten. Wooten races across the timeline. Leaves it with Ben Hubbard that's checked in for the Trojans. Bounces it back out to Wooten. Ben Hubbard, the younger brother to Lee. 5'10" sophomore, averaging 3.1. Riley with a deep three. It's no good. Long rebound, Wooten in the left corner. Out to Adwell. He leaves it back with Wooten on the left wing. Straight away up top, it comes to Riley. Back over to Wooten on the left side. Now out top, here's Ben Hubbard. Leaves it with Riley. Riley off to Gibson. Deep on the left wing. Gibson. Guarded closely by Wade. Bounces it back out to Wooten with 4:16 to play. Wooten. In the corner, Gibson back out to Wooten. Charlie Mudd guarding him. Bounce pass left elbow is Adwell. On a give and go underneath, and ball knocked out of bounds by Glasgow, they say, is Lee Hubbard, Mason Myatt, Blake Crabtree, who all got a little breather. Checking back in.
Wasn't a bad look right there for the Trojans. Just it didn't look like Wooten was ready for that.
So Wooten will put it in play. Left side of the bucket. Mosier going to return for Dean Glass. McCoy's back in for the Scotties. And here's Blake Crabtree. One dribble and 15-footer, no good. McCoy with a rebound. Pass deflected, and they can call a foul. And it is going to be charged to Mason Myatt. His first, team's third. Glasgow's basketball as Cody Edwards will put it in play. Comes into Charlie Mudd with 3:55 left in the half. Barren County with the biggest lead at 20-7. Thumbs up play called by Mudd. Mudd working right side. Gets in a trap. Knocked away. Stolen. Here comes Lee Hubbard all the way to the rack. Lays it up, and he's fouled.
Good defense by Hubbard. Nice rotation defense. Got in the passing lane. Glasgow ain't going to give him anything easy, though. I'll make him earn it.
And on Charlie Mudd, that's his first. And that'll be the team's fourth. Lee Hubbard with 6 points here in the first half. 2 of 2 free throws. And the first one on the way. No good. A little too strong off the back of the rim. He'll have one more. Hubbard fires it up and in. He's got 7 now, 21-7. Barren County with 3:36 to play, first half. Mudd's got it for the Scotties. Mudd fires it in there to McCoy. He puts it up, missed it. Rebound tip to Mason Myatt, and the Trojans have it, running it the other way. Wooten stops. Fires it off. Riley can't get the shot off now. Crabtree with a 3. Yes!
Big shot by Crabtree.
24-7 Barren County with 3:10 to play and a half. Charlie Mudd with it for Glasgow. Takes Crabtree all the way to the rack, lays it up and rolls in.
Nice move.
Mudd his second field goal, 24-9. Wooten into the front court. And now Lee Hubbard left open. 3 on the way off the front of the rim. Taken in there by Mosier for Glasgow. Mosier into the front court now. Mosier. Oh, collision. Offensive foul. Myatt takes the charge. The offensive foul is on Mosier. His first. That'll be the team's 5th. So 5 Scotties with 1 foul apiece.
Nice recognition right there. Just kind of saw the opposite players a little out of control. Nice recognition.
Coach John Tinsley sending in Carrington Bradley, a 6', 215-pound freshman, into the lineup for the first time tonight. 24-9. Wooten with it for the Trojans. Gives rid of it to Lee Hubbard. He's going to drive against Cody Edwards. Spins, goes up. Shot won't go in. Trying to get his own rebound. Taken in there by Crabtree. Mosier reaching in on him. Now Crabtree in the lane. Goes up off the glass. Good.
Nice penetration by Crabtree. Get in the lane. Nice little bank shot.
26-9. 2:13 left in the half. Wade fires it down to Bradley. Bradley puts it up and no good. We got a whistle and a foul. And I believe this one is on Mason Myatt. Nope, it's on Lee Hubbard. His first, team's 4th. Coming back in for Glasgow is Michael Whitney, and also in is Michael Bradley for the Scotties. And it's Glasgow's basketball as Edwards to put it in play. Comes out to Bradley. Now out deep, Mosier's got it with 2:04 left here in the half. Mosier, left side to Whitney. Whitney trying to penetrate against Crabtree. Can't shake him.
Good D.
Bad pass.
Good D by Crabtree. Forcing a turnover right
having
there.
A good ball game tonight.
Both ends of the floor, too.
Yeah. You got 13 points in the first half. 26-9. Barren County, minute 53 left in the first half. Cody Wooten.
And our statistician man just told us Glasgow's 11th turnover.
11 turnovers for the Scotties. Here's Lee Hubbard driving right of the lane. Puts it up and no good. Rebound in there by Bradley. That's Carrington Bradley for the Scotties. Off to Whitney. Whitney leaves it with Mosier. A minute and a half left, second quarter. Mosier penetrating. Throws it up off the glass. It's no good. Whistle and a foul.
Kind of got inside the Trojan defense right there.
That is the 15th foul on the Trojans. And the foul was on Riley, his first. Free throw by Mosier, no good. He'll have another try.
I tell you, anytime a team right before halftime's only got 9 points on the board, I think that says a lot what kind of defense Barron's been playing so far.
Yeah. Now Ben Hubbard, Zach Gibson in the ball game for the Trojans. Mosier fires it again, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Bradley. He goes back up, missed it. Put back up and no good by Carrington Bradley. But a foul on the Trojans. Couldn't get on the boards that time.
He got two opportunities right there.
Foul on Ben Hubbard. That's going to be his first, team 6th. And here's the free throw up and good by Carrington Bradley. 26-10. Second throw, got the roll. 26-11. 1:20 left in the half. As Cody Wooten will bring it up for the Trojans. Wooten across the timeline.
Right, Glasgow's went back to a man-to-man with Hubbard out of the game, with Lee Hubbard out of the game.
Play Crabtree, right elbow off the screen. Gibson with a 3. It is off high. Rebound pulled down by Mosier. 1 minute to play and a half. Mosier stops, pops, 3. Got it!
Big shot for Glasgow.
Cuts it to 12 at 26-14. Wooten working against Whitney. Backtracks, gives it off to Crabtree with Mosier right up on him. Crabtree trying to shake him off. And ball gets away from Wooten out of bounds. Turnover gives it right back to the Scotties with 38.2. And Lee Hubbard returning to the Trojan lineup. Also Mason Hyatt coming back in. Charlie Mudd returns for Glasgow. Barren County led 26-9, and Glasgow's reeled off 5 straight.
Raleigh's not want to take any chances putting some of the guys back in, make some plays here right before the half.
33 seconds to play, first half. Mudd's got it out front. Mudd with Crabtree trying to stay with him. And Mudd, free throw line shot is going in.
Tough shot.
Off the back of the rim.
Nice
26-16.
Yeah. Tough shot right there.
15 seconds to play. Glasgow at a 7-0 run to end this quarter. Lee Hubbard going to take his defender one-on-one. Stops. Passes it off to Riley. 3 ball's going to be short. Rebound Crabtree back up and a foul.
Good
Blake hit the deck. 0.8 of a second to play.
I tell you, Crabtree's really gotten in there this game, been crashing the boards. He's scored a lot of different ways. We've seen him get in the passing lane, seen him get on the offensive glass. He's made a couple jump shots. He's really doing a lot of different things for Barren County tonight.
Blake Crabtree at the line for 2 shots. First one on the way, no good. Barren County is 4 of 6 from the line here in the first half. Crabtree, second toss is up and good. 27-16, 0.8 of a second. Mudd slings it out of bounds from almost 3/4 of the floor down the way. And at the end of halftime, it is Barren County 27, Glasgow 16. We'll take a 2-minute break on the Barren County Sports Radio Network.
Yeah.
Back here at Barren County with the Trojans lead the Scotties 27-16. Here at halftime, Barren County led 15-5 at the end of the first quarter. Outscored Glasgow 12-11 in the second period and lead by 11 here at the break. 27-16. They led 26-9 at one point before Glasgow reeled off 7 straight points to Barren County's 1. Ryan Metzger, one of the students here at Barren County High School, member of the swim team, and was here to do the Trojan Report at halftime, but really we're just getting back into school after the Christmas break. But you got something to talk about as far as the swim team is concerned.
Yes, I do. Our swim team swam at Bowling Green High School, and overall we got third. Both our boys got third in their individual events, and our girls got second, which is a really big honor for us. Our high point scorers for the girls was Laura McDaniel. She swam the 50 freestyle and the 100 freestyle. And we had a couple of placements by Hannah Sparks and Emily Kinslow and Taryn Riddle. All right, on our boys' side, we had 5 boys. We had 2 relays get school records, which is very awesome for us. And I myself was on those relays. I also got a school record in the 200 IM, and I was one of the high point scorers. Sam Kinslow, our breaststroker, was the high point scorer, and Dusty Walker was one of also our placements in the 50 free and the 100 free.
All right, that sounds good. How many members of the swim team this year?
At the moment, we have about 14 to 15 kids. It's small, but we have a lot of team spirit, and we come together around like 5:30 in the morning just to practice.
Wow. And you all go over to the Y to practice?
Yes, we all go over to the Y. It's tough over there, but it gets us well conditioned for most of our meets at other high schools and other YMCAs. So
we'll keep up the good work, okay?
All right.
When's the next swim meet?
Our next swim meet is going to be at Barren County YMCA, which is 2 more weeks, Wednesday.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, Ryan, thanks for coming by and sharing that with us, information. And people that don't know a whole lot about the swim team, now they know something.
Yeah.
Of course, Ryan's one of the broadcasting club members here at the high school, which we just started this year, and hopefully we can get that going into full swing before long. Ryan, thanks for coming by.
All right, thank you for having me on.
Sure. Ryan Metzger, one of the students here at Barren County High School, a member of the broadcasting club and also a member of the swim team. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with more halftime after this on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Halftime here, Barren County Trojans leading the Glasgow Scotties 27-16. Individual scoring in the first half. First for Glasgow, Charlie Mudd and Craig Mosier, both with 6 points apiece. Mosier had 2 3-point shots, 0 of 2 from the foul line. Mudd had 3 2-point baskets. Jordan Johnson with 2 points and Carrington Bradley with 2 free throws, and that was a scoring for the Scotties in the first half. 6 field goals, 2 of those 3-pointers, 2 of 4 free throws for Glasgow. Barren County with 10 field goals in the first half. 2 of those were 3-pointers. Trojans 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Blake Crabtree with a big first half. 14 points for Blake as he connected on 5 2-point baskets, a 3-pointer, 1 of 2 at the foul line. Lee Hubbard with 7 points, couple of baskets, 3 of 4 free throws. Cody Wooten with 3 points and Zach Gibson with 3. Matt Riley's failed to score in the first half after averaging 16.7 points the last 3 ball games. And Danny, let's take a look at the first half stats.
All right, for Glasgow, Jay, they were 6 of 17 for 35.3%, 2 of 7 from the 3-point line, 4 of 10 inside the arc. As you said, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. They had 11 turnovers, 8 defensive rebounds, 4 offensive, 12 total rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 points off of Barren County turnovers. For the Trojans, they were 10 of 23 for 43.5%, 8 of 13 from 2-point line for 61.5, 2 of 10 from 3-pointers for 20%. As you mentioned, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. We only had 3 turnovers. We got 11 points off Glasgow turnovers, 4 assists, 12 rebounds, 5 offensive.
All right. Well, the Trojans looking for their second district win, and the Scotties looking for their second district win as well. They could go to 2-0 if they were to come back and beat the Trojans, and Barren County would drop to 1-2. And of course, you're Steve Riley. That's what you don't want. Of course, the Trojans have already had 1 district loss to Allen County Scottsville on the road, and the other win, or the 1 district win, was to Monroe County 72-50, while Glasgow beat Monroe County 69-60, and they'll play in Allen County Scottsville on Tuesday. The Trojans will host Bowling Green here on Tuesday night. Bowling Green playing quite well as this region is pretty well wide open this year, David. It's been a while since we've seen this region so wide open.
Yeah, it really has. It really has. And that's good for pretty much any team, but especially Barren County.
Of course, Barren County, as we said earlier, got the #1 rating in the region in the Litkin House ratings this week, tied with Franklin Simpson, actually. And then you had, I was looking at that earlier, Warren East. You got Warren Central, Greenwood, also in the top 5. It goes Barren County, Franklin Simpson, Greenwood, Warren Central, Warren East, Bowling Green, Metcalfe County, and Allen County Scottsville, and only 11 points separate the top 8.
Wide open. That's why these district games are so important, especially, just for the seeding. Just to get a good seed and guarantee that spot in the regional tournament. And once you get there, anything can happen.
That's true. I've seen it time and time again. All right, second half. Third quarter brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home in Glasgow, serving all with dignity and respect since 1899. Trojans moving to the left side of your radio dial. Cody Wooten bounces it off to Crabtree. That was a push off of Johnson. No call. Cross-court pass. Riley in the corner to Hubbard. They're trying to trap the basketball. Comes out to Wooten. They swing it left side in the corner. Hubbard, 3-point shot. Good!
Good ball movement by Barren County right there. Let Hubbard get that open shot on the wing. He can knock it down.
And that puts it back up to a 30-16 lead for the Trojans. Charlie Mudd against Crabtree, spins into the lane. He's looking for someone to go to. And a bad pass. Wade was breaking to the basket, but led him too much and out of bounds.
Good defense right there by Barren County. It's a good way to start the half with a 3, and then nice defensive play.
Barren County actually led 26-9 at one point. That was the biggest lead in the first half. Here's Wooten looking for help. Bounces it out to Riley. Floats it out to Crabtree now out front. Crabtree. 1 dribble, bounce in the lane. Here's Myatt off to Riley. Fakes a 3, drives the baseline, kicks it out to Hubbard. He can't shoot. Now here's Wooten with it. Wooten penetrating and goes up in traffic. Whistle and a foul. And I believe this one's going to be on McCoy.
We're seeing right now Glasgow's in a little half-court trap the first pass. And I tell you, Glasgow's really looking to get pretty physical. Looks like to start the second half on defense.
Cody Wooten for 2 shots. First one good. Barren County was 5 of 7 the first half from the free throw line. 31-16 Trojans. Wooten fires this one up too strong. Mosier goes up high for the rebound. for the Scotties. Here comes Mudd. Pulls up. Dumps it off in there to McCoy. Missed the shot, but draws a foul.
Glasgow pushing the ball a little bit, start the second half, too.
Yep. That's going to be 2 on Lee Hubbard. First one on Barren County here in the second half. McCoy fires and misses. McCoy has not scored, averaging 7.8 on the season. Mudd is the only starter averaging in double figures at 12.8. This second shot is missed. Mason Myatt with a rebound. Off to Crabtree, now Wooten. A little collision there, and the foul is going to be charged to Johnson, his first, and that'll be the team's second.
Glasgow's really extending that defense now, coming up, picking them up right when they cross the half-court line. And they're really looking to apply some pressure.
Ball comes in the backcourt to Wooten. Wooten gets it across the line. Wooten penetrates in the lane, goes up with a little floater, no good. Tapped up against the board by Myatt, no good. Back up and in. Mason Myatt stayed with it. He gets his first 2 of the night.
Good effort there by Myatt.
That ties the biggest lead at 17. 33-16. Mudd's got it for Glasgow. Off to Wade, left side to Mosier. Mosier with Riley on him. He wants to drive.
Good D.
Now gets rid of it out to Wade. Right side. Johnson for 3. It rims no good. Rebound in there by Lee Hubbard. Gets rid of it out to Wooten. Wooten pushing it down the floor. Goes in against McCoy, and he has it blocked on it. Mudd with it for the Scotties. Hook pass in there. Wade, layup, missed it. Rebound, slapped loose, but Wade got it back out to Johnson. He'll fire up a 3. Got it.
Glasgow's really taking an aggressive side of things. Start this second half.
33-19. Ball comes to the play to Riley. Riley taking it down the floor. Mudd trying to stay with it. Riley reverses it back out. Throws it cross court over to Wooten. He'll go into the lane. Now cooks it off in the corner to Myatt. Out to Crabtree. Johnson overguarding him. Gets away from the defender. Kicks it off in the corner. Hubbard, 3-point shot. Rims out.
Nice penetration by Crabtree, though.
Johnson with it for Glasgow. Off to Andrew Wade. And it was deflected by Myatt in the backcourt. Picked up by Mudd. Fires it down to the baseline. Saved back in bounds by McCoy. Tipped out by Mosier off to Johnson. Here's a floater in the lane. Rolls good. Whistle. Extensive foul.
It's Myatt.
Myatt took the charge, and the offensive foul on Johnson, his second. Myatt goes third.
Myatt's made some nice plays here. Start second half. Had that offensive rebound. Good effort. Now we're seeing him take a charge here on the defensive end.
Yeah. Barren County ball is Hubbard inbounds up to Riley. Riley across the timeline. Stops and deals it out to Wooten. Wooten back over to Riley. Now Riley wants to drive with it. Cut off at the baseline. And then off to Myatt. Back in the corner to Riley. He can't shoot. Long looping pass cross court to Crabtree. Whistle.
Foul. Glasgow.
It's on Mosier. That's 2 on him. 4 on Glasgow. So the Trojans will have it out of bounds as Wooten will trigger it in, and Michael Whitney returning to the Scotty lineup, replacing Jordan Johnson. Wooten sends it out deep to Riley, and over it goes to Crabtree. Crabtree off to Wooten on the left wing, deep.
Glasgow's went back to a man-to-man here.
Riley straight away 3. Yes, sir.
Nice looking shot right there by Riley. Came off the screen, set his feet, knocked it down.
36-19, Barren County. Mudd with it, left side to Whitney. Whitney, one dribble out to Mosier. Mosier takes it down, had it knocked out of his hands. Whistle and a foul. And this foul is going to be charged to Cody Wooten. First one on Wooten, 2 on Barren County here in the second half. Charlie Mudd will inbounds. Out to Mosier. Leaves it back with Mudd. Mudd out top with it. Crossover dribble into the lane. Jump shot is up. No good. Rebound by Crabtree. Here comes Blake pushing it down the floor. He'll pull up and had it knocked out of his hands. And a foul. This will be on Mudd, and that's 2 on him.
Good decision right there by Crabtree. Instead of trying to take it all the way, nice tried to pull it up. And got a foul on the play.
John Tinsley wants a timeout. Full timeout with 4:20 to go in the third. Barren County 36, Glasgow 19. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Well, tomorrow night, the Trojans will be back here at home to play the Australian national touring team coming in here. They've been touring the state of Kentucky and part of the United States here this winter. Crabtree's free throw up and good. A lot of rim on it, but it goes down.
Got the roll.
That's a 7 o'clock game tomorrow night. We'll be on the air at 6:45 with a pregame. Crabtree fires this one up and got it. 16 for Blake. He's only averaging a little under 7 points a game.
He's had a great game.
Yeah. And we got a whistle and a foul in the corner.
No.
No? Or what happened here?
I believe we had a foot on the line.
Foot on the line. That was Andrew Wade. Way down in the deep corner. Couldn't really tell.
Pressure defense there by Myatt.
Hubbard gets the ball into play to Cody Wooten. Trojans have it doubled up on the Scotties here, 38-19.
Scotties are picking up man here.
Wooten bounces it off to Myatt. Myatt. Here's Lee Hubbard against Michael Bradley. Right side, Riley can't shoot the three. Penetrates. And a bad pass going to be taken in there by Charlie Mudd. Mudd needs some help. Fires it off. Knocked away as Matt Riley's got it. And he's going to be fouled by Craig Mosier.
Great hustle by Riley.
That's 3 on Mosier and 6 on the Scotties here in the second half.
You know, you saw right there, Matthew, they got a hand on the ball when he had the offense, but, didn't let it get him down and made a big defensive play. Barron's got the ball back.
3:48 left, 38-19, Trojans, Wooten. And the ball knocked away out of bounds behind the Barren County bench by Johnson. So it'll stay with the Trojans with 3:46. Barren County leading 38-19. Wooten to put it in play this time. Comes out to Lee Hubbard. Back to Wooten on the left wing. Now Wooten on the dribble. Backs it out. Wooten sends it right side to Hubbard. Coming off is Crabtree. Left side Myatt. Looking down low for Hubbard. Can't get it to him. Now Myatt down low to Hubbard. He's double teamed. Knocked loose from behind. Oh, we got a foul on Mudd.
Reaching in on him.
And that's going to be 3 on Charlie Mudd. And 7 on the Scotties here in the second half. And Coach John Tinsley's bringing in Carrington Bradley to replace Michael Whitney. Zach Gibson and Trevor Adwell checking back into the lineup for the Trojans. Wooten and Myatt will get a break with 3:28 remaining. Lee Hubbard at the line for 1+1. He's 3 out of 4, 10 points in the basketball game tonight. Free throw on the way, good. Makes it 39-19. Hubbard got them both. 12 points for Lee, and now it's 40-19. Barren County ball comes into Charlie Mudd. Mudd works it across the line against Blake Crabtree. Now dribbles right, picks up his dribble now, sends it left over to Johnson. Johnson out top, gives it back out to Mudd. He calls play number 1. Right side to Johnson. Johnson trying to penetrate, can't go against Riley, gives it off now to Mudd. Back over the right side, Wade for 3, air ball. And almost falling down was Hubbard. He kind of lost his footing. He lost his balance there.
He got numbers.
And here's a fired up shot up to Crabtree from Riley. Lays it in.
Good look by Riley. He kept his head up and found Crabtree cutting right through the middle.
18 points for Blake Crabtree, and it's 42-19. Mudd in the corner to Wade. Wade fires it down low. Bradley missed the shot, and then Michael Bradley puts it back up and in from Carrington Bradley.
Lasso's picking up full court man, it looks like.
Crabtree breaks the pressure, gives it off in the corner. Gibson for a 3. Bingo!
He's going to knock those down for you. He's got a nice looking stroke on him.
45-21. Mudd for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound tapped out. Wade's got it. 17-footer. Got it. Wade's first 2 points tonight.
Second straight time Glasgow's got second chance point.
45-23. Riley gets away from Mudd into the front court. Crossover drill.
Good move.
Pulls up 6-footer. Yes.
Good move by Riley. Under control. Nice move.
47-23. Barren County. A minute 48 left in the third. Trojans starting to pull away here. Here's Johnson deep on the right side. Out top, Mudd. Fakes a three. Drives left elbow. Wade back out to Mudd. And now Johnson with it between the circles. Right side to Michael Bradley. Bradley down to the baseline. Inside to Carrington Bradley. Turn around, off balance shot. Rolls off, no good. Rebound, Lee Hubbard. Lee.
Good look.
Floats it off underneath. Crabtree lays it in.
Barron just beating him down the court.
And timeout by John Tinsley with 1:20 to play.
Good
here in the
right
third.
There.
And this will be a full timeout. 49-23 Barren County. We'll be back in a minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Glasgow basketball as it comes into Dean Glass, who's checked in for Coach John Tinsley. Glass falls down, going to be taken by Cody Wooten. Wooten all the way to the bucket, left-handed layup, got it.
Lost his footing there.
51-23. Glass in the backcourt. Glass. That's not the first time I've had my headset knocked off.
It came right over here to us.
Yep. That ball kicked, takes the headset right off of there. At least I didn't get anybody in my seat. That's
kept that from happening.
Yeah. And we got a foul called on Ben Hubbard. You know, this is kind of a dangerous seat sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I'm figuring that out.
Glasgow basketball. Cody Edwards has got it for the Scotties. Hands it off to Mosier. Mosier trying to force up the shot, draws a foul. He tried to split two defenders, and the foul is going to be on Ben Hubbard. And that's going to be three quick ones on Ben.
Yep.
And the fourth team foul on the Trojans here in the second half, putting Craig Mosier at the line. First one up and good. 51-24, 50 seconds to play. Here in the third, Mosier fires this one up and in. He's got 8. 51-25. Zach Gibson with a three. It's going to be off the mark. Long rebound hits the floor. Crabtree's got it. Gets knocked loose. And going to be out of bounds to the Scotties with 39.8 seconds to go. Dean Glass with it against Cody Wooten. Splits the defenders. Takes it right side. Glass gets rid of it to Edwards. Edwards backtracking into Crabtree. Looks for help. And now Edwards bounces it back out to Mosier. Mosier, top of the key. Left side. And a pass down low to McCoy. And missed the shot in there. Taken out by York, who's back in. Mosier, long three, off the mark. Rebound by McCoy. McCoy back up with a shot, no good. Cody Wooten with a rebound for the Trojans. 4 seconds, pass is deflected. Glass has got it. Mid-court shot is going to be off the back of the rim. Man. That's the end of the third. Barren County 51, Glasgow 25. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Hey, Charter David Bird and Danny Woosley back for the fourth quarter. Barren County outscored Glasgow 24-9 in the third. Here's Mosier with it. Trying to dump it off. Bad pass. Riley's got it for Barren County. Riley will pull up. 15. No good. Rebound by Dean Glass. Glass pushing it down the floor. Glass all the way to the rack, and it's going to be swatted away from behind. And they say Glass lost it out of bounds.
Yep, he just lost it again. Tell you what we've seen, though, with Barren, they've got a lead, but Tennessee level's still there. That's always good.
51-25 Trojans. Cody Wooten with it. Gives it out to Lee Hubbard. Back over to Wooten. Wooten wants to drive into the paint. Goes up with a shot. No good. Rebound Lee Hubbard. Lee going back up. And they're going to jump ball. Possession arrow goes back to the Trojans. This fourth quarter brought to you by H&H Small Engine, offering true zero-turn commercial mowers. And now the Scotties going to bring in Jordan Johnson to replace Dean Glass. Wooten looking to inbounds, right to the bucket. Fires it out to Riley, and intended it's going to be a loose ball, and lost out of bounds by Johnson. They both went for it and lost it to the Scotties, but then Johnson lost it out of bounds. Blake Crabtree back in the ball game for Barren County. Blake with 20 points tonight.
Had a great game.
Cody Wooten. Right side to Lee Hubbard. Off the screen, Crabtree, left side to Myatt. Myatt down low to Hubbard. He's double teamed, throws it away.
Glasgow's been double teaming that post all night on Hubbard. Not a bad decision by Hubbard. The shooter just transferred to the corner, and Hubbard didn't notice that until a little bit too late.
Mudd into the front court, left side. Leaves it out with Johnson. Now Mudd fires it off. Here's York for three, and he knocks it down. Jordan York's first points tonight. 51-28. Riley off to Lee Hubbard straight away with a three. It's no good. Batted up in the air, tapped around underneath, and going back up was Crabtree. Almost went in and draws a foul. He was sandwiched between two or three Glasgow players.
Good effort both by Hubbard and Crabtree there. You saw Hubbard took the shot but kept that ball alive, followed his shot, and Crabtree was able to get it and got a chance to make two here.
Cody Edwards picks up the personal. That's his first team foul number 8 on the Scotties. And Blake Crabtree, who's 3 out of 4 at the stripe, will fire it up, and it rims good. Michael Bradley returning to the Scotty lineup along with Craig Mosier. 52-28. Crabtree back at the line. Crabtree aims, fires off the front of the rim, and that ball knocked out of bounds, they say, by Hubbard. Had two Glasgow Scotties fighting for it as well.
Barren still picking them up. Man full court here.
Here's Mudd with it, right side, deals it off now to York, and whistle foul here, and it's going to be on Mason Myatt.
A little hand check there.
His second, that'll be the Trojans' 15th foul. Trevor Adwell coming in the lineup for Mason Myatt with 6:26 to go. Ball comes into play to York. York. And this foul on Trevor Adwell with a hand check.
Another hand check.
16 fouls on the Trojans. Mudd handling the basketball. Right side to York. Sends it out to Mosier. Almost lost the handle on it.
Got him in the corner here.
No, that'll be offensive foul on Mosier.
Kind of threw himself into Riley right there.
4 on Craig Mosier and 9 on the Scotties here in the second half. Comes out to Matt Riley. Riley getting some pressure. And that's going to be it for Mosier. He's going to foul out.
I think the refs really start to clean this thing up.
Yeah. 10 fouls on the Scotties here in the second half. Matt Riley's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Riley tonight with a 3 and a 2. Shot good. 53-28. Wooten coming out of the ball game for Barren County, replaced by Zach Gibson.
Barron's really knocked down the foul shot tonight, too.
Riley knocks them both down for point number 7. 54-28. Mudd driving strong to the bucket and trying to dish it off. In the corner, Mudd's got it back for 3. It's no good. Tipped out. Riley's got it for Barren County.
Crabtree.
Up court to Crabtree. He puts it up and in. He stopped and let the defender fly over him. And Crabtree tonight with a total of 23 points.
Nice little move by Crabtree. Just kept under control and laid it in.
And Bradley underneath, and ball swatted out of bounds, out of his hands by Riley. It'll stay with Glasgow.
I think Crabtree's really taking advantage of beating Glasgow down court. That's, I think, his 3rd or 4th just streaking layup he's gotten, and that's a good thing for Riley. They've caught him every time.
What a game tonight by Blake Crabtree on both ends of the floor.
Good game for him.
Comes out with 5.5 minutes to play. Wade down in the corner to Mudd. Mudd in the corner back to Jordan Johnson. In traffic, a runner up and in, but no basket. Foul on the floor. Hand check on Matt Riley.
Another hand check.
Trojans with their 7th team foul. Tyler Stewart, 6'4", 190, a senior, checking in for the Trojans for Lee Hubbard.
Glasgow's in bonus now.
Lee going out tonight with 12 points. Crabtree with 23 in the ball game. Free throw by Johnson is good. 56-29. Johnson fires it up and no good. Tapped up in the air. Pulled down. Going to the floor was Adwell in the hands of Ben Hubbard. Now Ben looking for help. Bad pass. Mudd's got it. Mudd all the way to the rack. Lays it up and in. Mudd his first 2 of the second half. And timeout by Barren County. Well, apparently turnover by the Trojans.
Yeah. I believe, was that a 5-second call? I didn't see that.
Maybe Ben Hubbard stepped across the line or something. And here's a floater in the lane, no good. Rebound coming off with it. Johnson, now here's a 3 by York. It's no good. And rebound in there by Trevor Adwell.
Glasgow still battling.
Gibson on the left side of the floor. Gibson looking for help. Bounces it out now to Ben Hubbard. Ben down the lane, goes the bucket, lays it in. Nice crossover dribble.
Good move by Ben Hubbard.
58-31, a 27-point lead. Pull up 3, but Mudd got it.
Hubbard had a hand in his face right there, too. Not a lot you can do about that.
58-34, we got a whistle and a holding foul on somebody. It's on Johnson of Glasgow, his 3rd. So we walk to the other end of the floor, and Matt Riley will shoot free throws. 4:19 still to play in this one, and it's 58-34. Barren County. Trojanettes won earlier tonight, 58-51 over the Lady Scotties. Catherine Beals with 19. Lead Coach John Butler's team in scoring. No good on the first by Matt Riley. He'll have another. It's on the way. It rolls good. And so Riley coming out of the ball game. Cody Wooten in to replace him. 59-34, 4:15 to play. Mudd, top of the key. Backs away, bounce pass right side to Wade. Hooks it back out. Mudd, high arching 3 straight away.
Got it.
Rolls good.
Out of rim. That's a deep shot right there, too.
59-37, 4 minutes to go. Adwell having trouble getting the ball in play. Finally does to Cody Wooten. He's in a trap. Timeout by Steve Riley. 30-second timeout with 3:55 remaining. 59-37. Barren County. Once again tomorrow night, the Trojans will host the Australian national team, the Cobras. From Kenseth, Australia.
Man.
They played Warren Central last night. Central beat them 61-48. And then Wednesday night, Bowling Green beat them 88-69. So the 3 games in 4 days for the Australian team. They've got a couple of 6-7 players on that team. So
Barron's done a good job, though. And when they played Madison Central, Madison had some guys.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, Madison had some guys about 6'7", so it's always a good challenge, though.
That game's at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Only 1 game, so we invite you to come out and support the Trojans again tomorrow night. We'll be on the air at 6:45 of the broadcast. Trojans ball as Trevor Adwell will put it in play.
Glasshouse picking up here, full court.
Adwell gets it into play to Cody Wooten. Wooten working against Johnson. Behind the back dribble. Now looking for help. Gets it across to Adwell, and Wade comes in from behind and ties it up, and Glasgow will have the ball in the alternating possession.
Typical John Tinsley team. They're not going to quit playing to that final buzzer sound.
3:43 left, 22-point lead for the Trojans. Here's Mudd, works against Ben Hubbard, off the dribble, 3, misses everything.
Tough shot.
And Glasgow keeps it alive. Johnson out of the corner for 3. It's no good. Batted up in the air, pulled down by Adwell, dumps it off to Wooten. Here comes Cody pushing it down the floor, pulls up in the corner. Gibson with a 3, no good. Andrew Wade with it for Glasgow. Lead pass up to Johnson. Johnson lost the handle, and he was going up with it. And he goes down to the floor pretty hard. A foul on Barren County. I think if Barren had not fouled, Johnson would have lost that ball.
Yeah.
Foul is going to be on Tyler Stewart. His first, team's 8. 2 shots for Johnson. First one, no good. Johnson will have another try. 5'9" sophomore. And he hit that one. 7 points for Johnson. 59-38. And we got a whistle.
Like a holding
foul. And it's on Johnson. 4 on him.
4 on him.
So Zach Gibson will shoot a couple of free throws.
I think you got to give credit to both teams. Both teams played really hard tonight.
And Zach Gibson with a couple of three-pointers in the ball game. Fires up the first. Good. 60-38, Barren County. Gibson knocks them both down. Point number 8, 61-38, Barren County. Mudd into the front court. Leaves it over with Johnson, left side. Johnson gets a screen from York off the dribble. Gives it off to Mudd, down to the corner to Wade. Down low, Michael Bradley. Post up against Stewart. Fires over him, no good. Tapped over the air, pulled down, put back up, and good by Mudd. Let's see if they count it. Yep. Charlie Mudd with a total of 10 points here in the fourth quarter, 16 for the ball game. That foul was on Ben Hubbard, his 4th. Free throw good by Mudd. Mudd's first free throw tonight.
Mudd's played tough for Glasgow tonight.
Dean Glass comes in to replace Charlie Mudd. And also Carrington Bradley will return to the Scotty lineup. He'll replace Jordan York. Full court press applied by the Scotties. Trevor Adwell gets the ball into play to Cody Wooten. 2:58 left. Wooten hands it off to Ben Hubbard. Hubbard comes out on the open floor out front. Guarded by Michael Bradley. Crossover dribble, goes to the basket strong, but had a shot partially blocked, tipped out by Bradley.
Good move to the hold, though, by Hubbard.
Wade driving against Cody Wooten, puts up, no good. Rebound by Carrington Bradley, no good. Tipped out to Glass. Here's Johnson for a 3. It's no good. And rebound gets knocked loose. Ben Hubbard saves it in bounds, but he'll throw it away. Going to go right back to Glasgow with 2:25 to play. Cody Adwell checking in. 5'11", 180, a sophomore. Chase Reed, 5'8", senior.
Few of the guys in for Barren County here.
2:25 left to go. 20-point lead for the Trojans. Dean Glass has got it out front for the Scotties. Heads right, pulls up, goes down low, and nobody there to break out for the pass. Out of bounds to the Trojans. 2:17 left. Of course, coming in, the Trojans on paper were a 20-point favorite. They've held up to that billing so far with 2:13 left.
They've played really solid.
Adwell, bounce pass onto the Stewart. Shot blocked out of bounds by Carrington Bradley.
Nice penetration there by Adwell. Beat the defense. A nice bounce pass.
With 2:08 left to go here in the fourth. Chase Reed will put it in play. Reed, right of the bucket, fires it out. Adwell had to go up high to get that one. Trevor pulls up, 12-footer air ball. Underneath, Chase Reed's got it. Kicks it back out to Adwell. Inside, here's Cody Adwell, and the shot blocked out of bounds. 1:57 left. Chase Reed.
Kind of got blocked there.
Yeah, I couldn't tell from here.
I couldn't even see what happened there.
Glasgow's ball. As Glass will put it in play. And Johnson will bring it up. Johnson across the timeline. Now crossover drill down the left of the lane. Had it slapped out of his hands going up. Foul. This will be on, I believe it's on Gibson.
Yep. Yeah, he reached in there. This is a Glasgow offensive player that's going up for the layup there.
His second. 10 on the Trojans here in the second half. Well, this quarter's took a long time.
It has.
Johnson for 2. First one and good.
Been a lot of foul shots. Definitely referees have kind of tightened it up here in the fourth.
Michael Toms, a 5'5 junior, number 12, entering the lineup for Zach Gibson. Gibson leaves the game with 8 points tonight. Second shot was missed and rebounded by Carrington Bradley. He got the basket and the foul.
Don't count it. I think that was on Stewart right there.
Carrington Bradley will try to make an old-fashioned three-point play. He does. Tyler Bailey, 6'2", 205, a junior. Number 40 in the lineup for Barren County.
Glasgow picking up here, full court man.
Adwell having trouble getting the ball in play. They stole it away. Shot put up and in by Wade. And that cuts it down to 14.
Bringing the starters back in.
Barren County had a 26-point lead entering the fourth quarter. 139.
I believe that was all 5 starters. Just came over towards the score table for Barren County.
Apparently Coach Riley not liking what he sees with the reserves in. And so he inserts the 5 starters.
And I've said this more than once, but Tinsley's he's gonna keep coming at you. He they've kept up the pressure and he's kept them battling. You have to give credit to Glasgow not giving up.
Barren County has been outscored 22-10 here in the fourth quarter. And Cody Wooten will put the ball in play for the Trojans. Scotty's in the press. Wooten gets it out to Riley. Riley pushing it across the timeline. In the corner to Mason Myatt. Back out to Wooten. Wooten back off it goes to Riley. Right sideline back out to Crabtree now with a minute 28. Crabtree leaves it with Wooten and back out to Lee Hubbard. Over to Crabtree now, a minute 18. Hubbard out near midcourt. Now Riley's got it. Started with Dean Glass. Bounces it out now to Adwell. Or rather to Mason Myatt, back to Riley. Across it goes to Crabtree, a minute 6.
Barron's kind of playing keep away here, running this clock down.
There's a foul. This one's going to be on Michael Bradley, I believe.
Yep.
So Blake Crabtree's going to have a chance to extend that point total tonight.
What's he got total right now?
23.
23.
2 shots for Blake. First one on the way, no good.
And what the thing about the point total and how Crabtree's game has gone tonight is he's done a lot of different things. He's scored on defense. He's got in there and battled and got second chance points. And he's really played hard.
Yep. Second one's good. It gives him 24. 62-47, 1 minute to play in the ball game. Johnson behind the back dribble against Crabtree. Penetrates, goes down the lane, lays it in. Well, Jordan Johnson.
He's quick.
Ball comes into Crabtree. 48 seconds, 62-49. And a whistle in the backcourt. This foul is going to be charged to Carrington Bradley, his second. And now Cody Wooten will shoot a couple of free throws. He's 2 out of 3.
Wooten's done a solid job of handling the ball for Barren County tonight.
Wooten too strong off the back of the rim.
You might not see it in the box score, but some little things that he does, it definitely has the difference in the game.
Yeah. Second one's good by Wooten. That gives him 7. 63-49, a whistle, and what do we have? A foul. And this one's going to be on Blake Crabtree.
Yep. Got him for a hold, I think.
His second. It's going to put Johnson at the line. He's 3 out of 5, all in the fourth quarter. Shot up, good. 63-50, 44.3 seconds left. Johnson
got him
hit him. 63-51, only a 12-point lead, and Hubbard's foul by Johnson, and I believe that's going to be it for Johnson.
I think that's 5 on Johnson.
.2.5 seconds to go as Coach John Tinsley is going to go with Michael Whitney.
Hubbard at the line for 2 here.
Lee Hubbard tonight, 12 points, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. Shot up, good.
Lee's had a good game tonight. I feel like he's taken kind of what the defense has given him. They've been doubling on him a lot down the post, but he's had definitely a solid game.
Second one on the way, good. Of course, Lee's playing with a sore back tonight, too.
Lee's going to come out here.
65-51.
Good game for Lee.
As Whitney has it for Glasgow into the front court. Sends it left side off to Glass. Bounces down low to Carrington Bradley. Turnaround shot rolls in for him. Little fall away by Carrington Bradley. 65-53. Riley in the backcourt. Gives it off now to Cody Wooten. Wooten in a trap. And whistle foul. This one's going to be charged too.
I don't know. Was that Whitney? No.
It's going to be on Wade. It's only his first.
Barren coming back in with a few subs here.
18.6 seconds to go. Cody Wooten for 2 shots. The first one on the way, and it's too strong. Austin Burge, a 5'7" sophomore.
Matt Riley are going to take a seat.
Josh Cruz, a 5'9" junior. Number 32 in the ball game. Wooten got that one to go for point number 8. 66-53. Whitney in the corner to Dean Glass. He's going to drive, scoops it up, missed the shot. Going to be a foul here.
I think they got Wooten right there on reach in.
Burge called with a foul.
Was that Burge?
Yeah. 2 shots for Dean Glass.
Glasgow's been on the line a lot this quarter.
First one's no good. 10 times at the line here in the fourth. Glass can't get that one to go. Ball slapped out to Wooten. 6 seconds to play, and the Trojans is going to win it 66-53 over the Glasgow Scotties. Trojans played quite well through 3 quarters. Of course, the reserves played mostly the fourth, and Glasgow tried to get their way back in it. And that's one thing, John Tinsley, that his team will not give up.
Oh, yeah.
No matter how far down you are.
He's going to keep playing.
66-53, the final score. Barren County goes to 11-3 on the season, 2-1 in district play. Glasgow drops to 10-4, 1-1 in district play.
Big win for Barren. Just get them over that 500 mark in the district right there. Just kind of start the season off and get them going.
Yeah. We'll come back after this 1-minute timeout on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. At Barren County, Jay Turner along with David Bird and Danny Woosley with the Trojans win over the Scotties tonight, 66-53. Looking at how the quarters went, Barren County jumped out to a 15-5 lead at the end of the first quarter. It was 27-16 at halftime, 51-25 after 3. Glasgow scores 28 points in the fourth quarter, more than they scored the first 3 quarters. Outscored the Trojans 28-15. In the fourth quarter. Glasgow tonight, 18 field goals. 6 of those were 3-pointers. They were 11 of 19 at the foul line. Charlie Mudd had 17 points. Jordan Johnson with 12. 8 for Craig Mosier. 7 for Carrington Bradley. 4 points for Andrew Wade. 3 for Jordan York. And 2 points for Michael Bradley. Will McCoy and Michael Whitney, starters in the ball game, failed to score for Coach John Tinsley. Trojans with 1 more field goal than the Scotties. They had 19. 5 of those were 3-point shots. The Trojans were 21 of 29 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Blake Crabtree, season high, maybe a career high, 24 points. for Blake. He's only averaging about 7 points a game. 24 for Crabtree, 14 for Lee Hubbard tonight, which is 11 points below his average. 8 points tonight for Cody Wooten. Matt Riley had 8. Zach Gibson had 8. Mason Mind with 2. Ben Hubbard with 2 points in the ball game. So a nice win by the Trojans. Played quite well through 3 quarters, and of course the reserves played mainly in the 4th before Coach Riley inserted his starting 5 back in there with about a minute and a half to go.
Nice win for the Trojans. Big win.
Well, we're going to come back with more of the post game. David Bird, thank you very much, sir.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Good job. Good job. We'll do it again.
Sir.
We'll be back after this 2-minute break on the Barren County Sports Radio Network.
Business.
Back here at Barren County, the Trojans beat the Scotties tonight, 66-53. Danny, let's take a look at those game stats.
All right, for Glasgow, they were 18 of 50 for 36% from the field, 12 of 33 from the 2-point line for 36%, 6 of 17 from the 3-point line for 35%, 11 of 19 from the free throw line for 57.9%. They had 21 turnovers, 29 rebounds, 14 offensive. For the Trojans, they were 20 of 45 for 44.4%, 15 of 30 from the 2-point line for 50%, 5 of 15 from 3-pointers for 33%, 21 of 28 from the free throw line for 75%, 13 turnovers, 8 of those came in the 4th quarter, 28 rebounds, 9 offensive for the Trojans tonight.
All right, Danny, thanks a lot. Appreciate. Good job with the stats as always. And Coach Steve Riley's here with me now. And Coach played very solid through 3 quarters. I know the reserves came in the 4th quarter and didn't do quite the job you wanted them to. The reason why you put the starters back in, but a solid 3 quarters had Glasgow down 26 after the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I thought the regular A guys that played really well except the last 2 minutes of the first half. We were 26-9 and made a couple mistakes, and they got it down to 11, and then we really came out the second half and played much better. And then I think when we took the regulars out, it was 56-28. And then, we really needed them out. We needed them to keep them out because we got to play tomorrow night, and we got to play Tuesday against Bowling Green, and the next Friday against Franklin. So we got 3 pretty tough games coming up. And the last thing I want to do is put one in and risk them getting hurt. But, when you're playing this game, it doesn't make any difference when it is. You got to compete and play good, and we didn't do that.
Of course, John Tinsley always, his teams never give up.
No, they weren't going to give up, and they didn't. But we've got to do a better job of finishing our deal, and we can't worry about what everybody else does.
You forced them into 21 turnovers tonight.
Yeah, we did, and they didn't have very many in the last 6 minutes, so we got most of them in the first 3 quarters. And we force our team opponents into about 19 or 20 a game, and we do that without pressing. So we're pretty good on a half-court defense, and we were tonight, for the better part.
Well, this makes what, 12 wins, 11 wins in a row?
Oh, no, not 11 in a row. We're 11-3.
I'm talking about
against
wins
Glasgow.
against Glasgow.
I don't know.
I was going back over some history there.
I don't worry about that. All I know is it's 1 in a row this year. That's all I care about. So
I didn't realize that till I did a little research. But you're 2-1 in the district.
Yeah.
11-3 overall.
Yeah. We played really well in this little stretch, and I thought really getting for the better part tonight we played pretty well. And we had a big lead, and we get ready to go play tomorrow night. We got a lot of tough games coming up. The Australian team's respectable. I saw them play Bowling Green the other night. It was tied with about 7 minutes to go, and then Bowling Green went on a wild run and pushed it out. Then they played Central last night. I think the Australian team was ahead at halftime. And then they play Ohio tonight, and then we play on tomorrow night. But they play in a different lineup, so I don't know, exactly who they're going to play. They brought 13 guys, and they may play 8, and I don't know which 8 or 9, or they dressed 13, but some of the guys didn't play the other night, and I think they turned around and played last night, so we'll see.
Of course, Lee Hubbard played with a sore back tonight. He really wasn't 100%.
No, he got flipped accidentally in practice yesterday, and landed on his back, which was bad, but it was fortunate too because he didn't land on his head or on his arm or break his arm or anything like that. So we kind of got lucky. I'd rather have a sore back and get over it than do something that would keep him out for several weeks. And Blake Crabtree.
What can you say? What a game he had on both ends of the floor.
Both ends of the floor. I thought he was definitely the player of the game and did a good job defensively on Bud. And then, he had 24 points, and that's way higher than Blake's ever scored in a game. And, heck, that's 24 points with us setting out 10 minutes of the game, 8 to 10 minutes of the game. So he had a great night.
21 of 29 from the free throw line.
Yeah, we're shooting about 67% going tonight. We'd like to be at 70, but 67 for a high school team is pretty good. So, you know, we were in the 70s tonight. So, you know, that's pretty good. We got some guys that are really, you know, really high. We got 3 guys that play a lot that are in the 70s, you know, 70 plus. Matthew's right around 80, and I think Blake's about 75, and Lee's in about, he's probably 73, 74 in that range. So, we're shooting free throws pretty good this year, and I think Gibson's way high, too. He hasn't shot as many as they have, but his free throw percentage is really good also.
Of course, like you said, getting ready to go in a pretty tough stretch here after tomorrow night with the Australian team. Bowling Green here on Tuesday. Go to Franklin Simpson next Friday.
Yeah.
And then the following Friday, Monroe County, I think.
Monroe and Muhlenberg South on Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, then we got a lot of games after that.
Fortunately, we get to play some of these games at home. We've been on the road a lot. You know, this is our 14th game and only second at home because we play 2 home again in the next 4 days. So we get a chance to play some home games. And we had a great crowd tonight for both teams. And it's good to play in this atmosphere. Of course, the crowd kind of got taken out of the game a little bit by the fact that it was not going to be a nail-biter. But it was a good game to be involved in and playing for a bunch of people. We need our fans to come out here. Here's the deal. They need to come out here every game. If you're here at the Glasgow game, you need to come to every game if you're from Barren County. Are you from Barren County or against Glasgow? What's the deal? I think you should be for Barren County. You know, Glasgow is one of our 25 opponents. So if you're for Barren County, you will come to every game that you can that Barren County plays. That's what you're supposed to be.
Especially the home games.
You're supposed to be for Barren County. I mean, I'm not into this. Well, we're going to go watch them play Glasgow because they're playing Glasgow. Then you're worried about Glasgow. You need to be for Barren County, not against anybody. For Barren County. You know, we play a lot of tough games coming up. We got home games with Bowling Green and Central and Greenwood and
Allen
County and you know, we got all these good teams coming this place. Come and watch our guys play. Our guys are fun to watch. We're doing this with a bunch of 6'1" and below guys.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we're big. We play hard. We play smart. You know, we're a good team to watch play. You know, I promise you, we're more fun to watch than Kentucky and Louisville. I guarantee you that. I've seen them play. I've seen them play.
Yeah.
You know, we're more fun to watch. And I'm not saying that our players are on the level of theirs and they're not going to dunk or anything like that. But we're more fun to watch play than they are. You know? We definitely got more chemistry than those 2 teams do.
No question.
You know, so come watch us play. Right?
Tomorrow night, then come right back out here and watch us.
And we love the crowd tonight. We play tomorrow night against the Australian team at 7. We play Bowling Green Tuesday. We got a lot of games coming up, and let's be for Barren County.
Yep. Absolutely.
That makes sense, Jay?
I agree.
All right.
And congratulations.
You agree with me.
We'll see you tomorrow night, Coach.
See you, Jay.
All right. Trojans win tonight, 66-53 over the Glasgow Scotties. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with more of the postgame after this on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Here to wrap things up from Barren County as Trojans won earlier tonight over the Lady Scotties, 58-51. Catherine Beals with 19. Tiffany Jones had 14 to lead the Trojanettes. Paige Lee with 14. Charlie Fent with 10 to lead Glasgow this evening. The Trojans win 66-53 behind Blake Crabtree's 24 and Lee Hubbard's 14 points. Charlie Mudd had 17 for Glasgow. Tomorrow night we'll be on the air at 6:45. Hope you'll join us for the broadcast. And if you come out to the ball game, make sure you bring your radios along too and tune in to all of our stations at 106.7 FM and also 1230 AM ESPN and 91.1 wherever we go, home or away. Our thanks to Robert Bauer and also for David Bird tonight, Danny Woosley on stats, Alex Chase on controls. Until tomorrow night, I'm Jay Turner. Thanks for listening and good night from Barren County High.